What's up, AKA family? It's your boy AJ.
It's Kayla.
And we got baby Dre. Say cheese.
Cheese.
And we gonna have a story time coming for you guys about our first date. A lot of people have been asking things. They want to see things about how we met, and we gonna be giving y'all story time videos about that. But for this story time, it's kind of an awkward one, but you know, it's good at the same time. We gonna see how it go. But let's get it started. Started October 18th for my dad's birthday of 2014. At the time, we was like 6 months in dating, and I told her that I was going out to Vegas for my dad's birthday. He wanted to go to Vegas. It's typical of him, but we went to Vegas for his birthday party. We were staying at Circus Circus, and it just so happened that was it homecoming, babe?
Yep, my homecoming dance.
Her homecoming dance was the same day that I was gonna be out there. It's trippy how it worked out, but it worked out perfect, so I guess it was meant to be. We go to Circus Circus, and she's planning the whole day. I go buy the tickets early. I'm all excited, like, damn, I got my little brother. I'm like, bro, what should I wear? I'm nervous. I'm like, damn, I want everything to be perfect. I'm like low-key perfectionist, but I won't say that, huh?
No.
Whatever, she jealous, bro. But we get out there, I buy the tickets and everything, and the whole day I'm texting this girl. She is telling me, oh, babe, I'm cleaning up. And it's getting closer and closer and closer to the time we have to be there.
No, guys, you gotta listen. So first off, we were moving into our new house. So we were moving some stuff around. We had just got there like maybe a week ago. And we were like pretty much just unboxing everything, and we were putting everything away. So it was taking longer than expected because we had started like really, really early in the morning. It was almost like, I wanna say like 9 in the morning. Because it was a day after like the homecoming game, and I didn't plan on going to the homecoming dance because my mom didn't know he was gonna be here anyway. So I was like, okay, well, we could just set up something where we meet up at Circus Circus. But they were taking a long time, and it was already getting like closer to the time. It was like, I want to say like 6 or 7, getting closer to that time we were supposed to be meeting up. So I was rushing, I was getting everything ready, and I was like, oh my God, please don't tell me she's gonna make me stay at home. And we planned this whole date out, and I don't even get to go. I was getting scared, honestly, I really was. And I didn't want
She was gonna stand me up, y'all.
I was
so
not.
Cold. I
wasn't gonna stand him up. It was either she was okay, my mom's friend was gonna either take me, or my sister was gonna take me, one of the two. But if my sister took me, it would have been late, and I probably wouldn't have gotten there until like almost 10 o'clock. I was planning on getting there around like 8 or 9, because it lasts until from like, I think it's like from 6 to midnight. And it was supposed to be at the Fright Dome actually. So we're gonna do like a day at the Fright Dome, and I thought that would be like super fun and like just fun for us because we've never been on a date together. And I just thought like, okay, that would be fun. It's an easy place to meet up. My mom wasn't planning on going because for one, my brother couldn't go. He was too young. It was just like a whole little situation where nobody, like everybody knew what was going on. Like my sister knew what was going on. He knew what was going on, his brother. But my mom didn't know the situation. So I was rushing. I was like, oh yeah, my friends are about to start meeting up right now. Because I told him it was like my cheer friends were meeting up. And it was not my cheer friends, it was my boyfriend. So I was like, okay, I'm rushing. And she's like, what are you in a rush for? You're gonna get there either way, so you need to calm down. But he was like, okay, you're never gonna show up because you keep on saying you're coming, and you're not here. He's like, I'm like pretty much.
Mind you guys, me and my brother have been waiting at a bench inside of Circus Circus because we had our tickets already. She was in the line where you need to pay. So the whole time, me and my brother sitting there, he like, hey bro, you wanna just go in because she ain't about to show up. And I start getting clammy hands. I'm nervous. I'm super embarrassed because I'm like, dang, I traveled all the way out here, thought I was gonna plan a little date or whatever. And she was not trying to show. She tried to stand me up.
I was not going to stand him up. It was a whole little situation. If you guys have ever moved into a new place and you're like rushing to put everything away, but I knew I was going to be there. I was going to be there. I was going to. I swear.
And the whole time, see, I had bought my tickets earlier that day. What I forgot to mention is that my little brother came. And I told him that she would bring a friend for him. So the whole time I'm thinking, okay, it's gonna be her, and she's gonna have a friend there for my little brother, cause you know it's like a third wheel. But we gonna get to that part of the story in a second after she wrap up her 3 hours of lying on why she's about to stand me up.
So I planned it to be there like around 7:30 or like 7, but we didn't get there until 8. So that took time because I also had, like you said, stand in line, grab my tickets. But eventually I got there.
Ticket part. So as I'm sitting inside the building, I'm seeing people after people just walking by. Everybody's going in, getting ready for the event they were having at Venture Dome, which was Fright Dome. And my brother, he's asking like, man, I want to go in because he's excited for the rides, but he's kind of scared of Halloween. He didn't want to say that part, but he was afraid of costumes and stuff. And I'm calling her, I'm like, okay, where you at? And she's like, oh, I'm here. So I'm walking inside the building looking for her. I didn't find a single soul. I'm like, yo, okay, either she's here, she sees me, but she's catfishing, or I'm blind and I just don't see her. She's like, no, I'm outside. I'm like, what do you mean you outside? Like, lines on the inside of the building. And she's like, yeah, that's for people who got their tickets already. You got to meet me outside. So I walk down there, all the way downstairs, out the building to the back. It's like a parking garage where it was. And as I'm walking, I'm like, I can't see that good. So I'm having my brother look out like, do you see her? Do you see her? And he like, what she look like? I show him a picture. He's like, all right, I'm gonna look. We walking down, and when I tell you, we finally see her, and she has the most nervous face ever. I thought she was gonna pass out, y'all. Like, she was, it's like she saw a ghost. I'm like, you okay? Well, I didn't even say that, huh?
No.
The first thing I hear, I'm walking, the whole time in my head, I'm like, all right, she's not gonna show. I see her finally, and all I hear is like a little pale, nervous face say, boom. Ghetto as hell. I'm like, oh yeah. Plot twist. I thought she was a little ratchet one. She was ghetto with it, but she was there, y'all. And
we were on the phone though. We were on the phone, and he was like, I don't see you. I don't see you. And I'm like, well, I see you. And he's like, where? I'm like, keep coming, like closer. He's like, wait, which way? I'm like, just keep walking forward. I'm like right in front of you. And he keeps walking, and then I like peek my head. It's awkward because there's people in front of me, behind me, like in line. So the first thing I said when I saw him, I was like, boom, like an ugly ass. Like, who says shit like that? But
it was probably the most ratchet thing I've seen her do yet.
Oh my God, be quiet. So it was like the first time I didn't know what to say, like, hey, I'm here, and we're already on the phone. So I was just like, boom, like, see, I'm right here. And well, we found each other, so it doesn't make a difference, does it? Not really, right?
And now for the funny part. So after we wait in line or whatever, we finally get inside the place. And when you get inside, it was dark and smoky. And mind you, my little brother is scared of Halloween costumes. I thought I was gonna be holding her the whole night. I ended up holding him. I ain't gonna even cap with y'all. Like, the boy was scared. He wanted to hop on my back. I don't know what's going on, but he was shook. So we walking around. I'm trying to hold her hand, hold her and everything, but I got my brother. And I'm like, okay, I'm kind of glad she didn't bring a friend, bro, because you would have made me look like a square because you were square because you were scared of a costume. This boy was terrified, and she was looking all nervous still. I'm like, dang, dude, like, what's going on? I got two nervous, scary people walking next to me. She jumping, he jumping, and I'm looking at both of them like, bro, chill, please. Not that serious. You're okay. Were you not?
I was a little bit nervous. I mean,
what?
It was my
little?
Leave me alone. I was a little bit nervous. It was my first date ever. I've never been on a date like on a date before. So for him, it wasn't that awkward. He's been on dates before. I've never been on a date before. So of course, naturally, it was awkward because for one, it was our first time meeting. Before that, I don't even think, did we ever video chat before that? No, it was after the fact that
we used to always like Skype or whatever. We always did.
No, it was after the fact that like we went there, and there's like a whole another story of like after, you know, like we got, like my mom finally found out and everything. But during that whole process, like it was just nerve-wracking. Like I didn't tell my mom that I had a boyfriend. I didn't freaking like, I've never been on a date before, and I never met him before, so I'm just like, oh my god, like it's just like hitting all at once. I'm like, oh my god, what if my mom finds out? This is my first freaking date ever. I'm looking crazy. Like, keep in mind, oh my god, when I went up there, I thought I was so freaking cute. I'm gonna insert a picture at the end of the video. And I thought I was so freaking cute, and I had my chair bow in my hair sideways. Keep in mind, okay? I had like, okay, so my chair friends, you guys already know which one I'm talking about. The white bows that we had, it was my sophomore year, and they were just like kind of big floppy bows, and I wore it backwards when my hair was half up, half down. I was looking crazy because I thought it was cute.
I was too though.
No, you weren't. Not as bad as I was, because I was kind of going off like the day before hair, if you guys know what I mean. So it was prom, like not prom, but homecoming the day before, like the homecoming performances and all that. So I had like previously had my hair curled. It was down. It was half up, half down. But you know, when you cheering and stuff and you sleeping and stuff, you know, the little nigga naps kind of.
The little what?
The little nigga naps.
Watch it.
They went. And I had my hair back, and this, like, I had weave in my hair, so my hair was about this long in the front. Okay, it was so sad. That's my leave out, you know, so I'm trying to cover up the weave right here. But because my hair was not trying to stretch and pull, I did not straighten it, I didn't do nothing to it. It was just like barely covering, like flapping, you know, like when you get on rides and stuff, your hair is like flapping like this. And so, long story short, we were taking pictures because, I mean, who doesn't want memories of your first date, of like pretty much everything.
And for y'all that know me, I've been dressing the same since damn middle school. Levi's and then plain black or white tee.
No,
I think I had a red shirt on that day, right?
No?
Yeah, I had a red shirt.
No, because you had that cardigan on, remember?
Yeah, I put the cardigan on to try to look fancy. I never dressed like a square. Well, I ain't gonna say a square, but that wasn't my style of dressing. I like the 501s with a plain tee. So that's how I always dress. I had with some Air Maxes, and she thought those was the coolest shoes on earth. I was looking
wild. We were both looking wild.
Crazy.
Taking pictures, looking crazy. But fast forward to the end of the night. Let's talk about the sad part, okay?
We're gonna fast forward to the end of the night?
Yes, because pretty much, like, we were just getting on rides, we were talking. I wanted to, okay.
We had a good time, though.
It was fun.
The night, I thought it was gonna go by quick because it was like from 7 to midnight. But it actually lasted a pretty cool minute.
But, like, okay, so the whole time we were there, he was so freaking awkward. Like, I was trying to kiss him.
No, she wasn't.
Yes, I was. We were, okay, so it's like this little part right between, I think it's like El Loco and it's like another ride.
El nothing, she lying.
No. So we got off of one of the rides and we're sitting there before we get on to the next ride, right? So I'm putting, like, I brought my big wallet. It was huge. It was like one of those
Bro,
big
she bought a holy Bible to, I'm like, what is that? And she pulled out a whole dictionary. Talking about it's a wallet. Told me to put it in my back pocket. I look like
okay, but keep in mind the reason the wallet was so big is because I didn't get to charge my phone previously before we got there. So I just in my wallet I had red vines because I mean I liked red vines, and then I had my portable charger, my charging cord, my phone, and
and a wallet. It's not even a purse, bro. It's a wallet. How does a wallet hold all that?
Because my wallet was big.
She had a elementary school pencil pouch.
No, I did not. Shut up.
An elementary school pencil pouch, calling it a wallet. That mug was humongous.
Stop, baby. And like, okay, the whole night was just wild from that point because, okay, so he had like pockets, and you know how guys' pockets are, they're deep. But when I was trying to put like my stuff in there because it was so like big, it didn't really fit in his pocket. He was trying so hard to put it in his pocket for me. So we ended up, did we get a locker?
No, we didn't. No.
Oh, he just carried it for me all night.
And bring an outside bottle of water.
No.
And they waters was like $20 for a 6-ounce bottle anyway.
Right.
On some childish Dixie cup bottles.
So, like I said, fast forward to the end of the night. where I was getting picked up by my mom's dad, so my papa and granny. They were supposed to be picking me up, and that's when we had to separate, pretty much.
We didn't have to separate, so the plot was I was gonna walk her to the car, introduce myself and meet them, because at the time she told me they knew. And it wasn't until we was about to walk to the car, I'm like, yo, we done did this whole night, bruh, and they didn't have a clue about none of it. So at the beginning when she told y'all they knew, nah, I thought they knew the whole time.
I said they did not know.
Bruh, I was about to introduce myself. He was like, no, babe, I don't think that's a good idea. And she started turning pale. Even though she yellow already, she was turning pale because she was scared. Didn't I tell your mom happy birthday that year?
Yeah, that was after the fact when I was just like, it came to a point where we were like, okay, this is going to tear us apart if you never tell your mom that we're dating. Because it was like a sneak conversation all the time. Man, so it would be like my mom's going at work, then we could talk. If my mom was like out the house or something, we could talk. If she couldn't hear me, like if she was sleeping, we could talk. So any other time besides then, we could not talk. I already had curfew on my phone. Nobody else knew about this stuff, I swear, but my mom. But she had curfew on my phone, so it would cut on between school hours, and it would cut on at, I think, like 6 or 7, right?
I don't know, I just know it used to go off.
6 or 7 at
I thought
night.
I was talking to a prisoner. That shit would hang up. You have 30 seconds remaining.
So it was pretty much like app after app, trying to figure out a way we can call each other. Like, that's why we use Skype, so we could call each other at night. And I would just like connect to the Wi-Fi, call, and then that's kind of our thing throughout the night until the next day. And then I would talk during school, during like passing periods, or during lunches, after school, before practices. And then when I get home, like if my mom's going to the bathroom and she's showering, then I will call. If my mom's cooking dinner and we're upstairs getting like homework done and stuff, I will call.
It was causing so many problems. I'm like,
yeah.
I told her I didn't want to be a secret, and
so eventually I told her. It was after the fact that we had already went on a date and everything. But
oh, back to the story though.
Yes, but it was a whole thing. That's why, like, it was just a whole thing for why he couldn't even meet my grandparents that night. So he was like, oh, I'm gonna just go and introduce myself. I'm gonna say, hey, like, oh, it's like nice to meet you, pretty much. Not like the first time meeting, because I said that I had already told them. But what I had told them was I had him like as a screensaver like on my lock screen, and my grandparents had seen it before, but I told them he was a famous person.
Do I look famous? I like a famous bum.
Well, back then I used to tell him like he and I did. I thought he was so cute, but he was not a famous person. He was my boyfriend. So yes. But back to the story. At the end of the night, he gave me like what was it? He gave me like 2 pairs of his like football socks, because I wanted to keep something of his.
No, those are just socks.
They were his football socks.
No.
The red and white ones, yes they were, and then the blue and red ones. And they were his Nike socks, and I thought they were so cute, and I'm like, bring me a pair of your socks, I want to wear them, and he did. So I got the socks.
Weird, who asked for socks? Not a jacket, not a shirt, socks, bro. My feet stink, and she wanted my socks. I have dead skin. You disgusting.
Now you do, because you work. But back then he didn't. So I wanted the socks. I was like, okay. And then, did I give you anything of mine?
Did you give me one of your IDs? Your school IDs?
Bro, I gave him, I had 2 school IDs that year.
Weird.
Because I was a teacher there. So I kept one and I gave him one, which was freaking retarded. But I mean, I didn't have anything to give him, and then on top of that, we were still like unpacking, so I had nothing. But at the end of the night,
hey boy.
The end of the night, we were going home, and I got in the car, and we kind of just went our separate ways. So, yeah.
And for me, my parents, they were in the casino gambling at the time, and they were mad because like they've met my other exes and stuff. So they're like, okay, why didn't you bring her? And they thought I was embarrassed. Like, they didn't really think I was about to meet anybody out there. That was like, boy, you ain't about to meet nobody. You about to bring a fat girl. We gonna meet a fat girl, this, that, and the other. But that was the reason why they didn't get to meet her that night. But I had pictures and showed them.
So we had pictures at the end of the night. I had pictures for my keepsake. I was taking pictures in this sock like a weirdo.
This girl is strange.
Like a weirdo. But yeah, that was pretty much our story time, like on our first date ever, like together. It was pretty much a sneak date. We told my mom we had a date later on, but that was our technical first date.
Okay, baby. That was a little bit of the story. You know, we had to break it down a little bit, a long story. But thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe.
Like, comment, share. And
Share, and watch those ads for us, man. You know, we trying to do this.
Trying to make this a lifetime thing.
And let us know what other stories y'all want to hear, because we ain't got many, but you know, we got a few stories that we can tell y'all. But until next time.